There's common sense, and then there's uncommon sense. Let's join Ray and Joe for the Uncommon Sense Podcast.
Hey guys, welcome to the Uncommon Sense Podcast. We are here with Joe, and he is getting his ear hair removed. Like, concentration is very good, but when you see something that, like, that's a long one. That's gotta be, that's an inch and a half.
Well, if you listen to our last podcast, if you found that in the shower, what would you do with it?
Oh my, I would trip over it. So listen, my wife thinks that that's 6 inches, but that's a good one. That's a good 1 inch freaking hair. And I can't believe your fiance let you leave the house like that.
I guess she didn't look that good at me this morning.
If you're going to be a professional.
But the thing is, like we talked about in the last podcast, I did the same thing you did. Hey, it's podcast day.
Yes.
I got the little I was going through, but it must have, after the shower, it must have been stuck to my ear.
Oh my God.
And I didn't see it poking out.
I got a face for radio.
You do.
Like, I mean,
you
you don't have to worry about this stuff in radio. So if you listen on your car and you're not watching on YouTube,
right,
you are missing out on the essence of what makes this possible and exciting.
What other podcast are you going to listen to that's going to give you the behind the scenes? They're going to come on here and be all straight and proper and talk about important subjects. And not that those things aren't important.
I just got lint brushed.
But but what podcast have you listened to or watched that the hosts were getting lint brushed at the beginning of the podcast?
That felt really good.
Right.
Gosh.
We need to get like a massage person in here.
I got some lint on my pants. Is that going way too far?
That's going
Why
way
do
too
I go
far.
in that stupid voice?
I don't know. But let's move on from the hair and the ears.
No, but that's exciting. We're almost like,
well, it is.
We're almost like on ESPN and CNN, like you're getting lint brushed and maked up and they
it's the big time.
Yeah, like it's the people outside the studio aren't going to believe it.
They're not going to believe all that.
No, there's no lint on my shirt. Like my back feels freshly rubbed. Like, I mean, what do you do?
Right. What other podcast are you going to listen to or watch that's happening on?
Right. I don't know. I probably shouldn't move this.
Right.
It says, "Oh, you Ray? Did you see the thing?"
It does say that. Well, mine's covered up with black tape, but
why? Why is it black tape?
So I got a good one for you.
Yes.
Is it ketchup or catsup? That's a long dramatic pause.
Did I ever tell you about the 3 tomatoes that were walking down the street?
You did not. No.
Yes, I did. I did in episode number 6.
Oh, you don't remember.
But yeah, there's a mama tomato, there's a daddy tomato, and there's a baby tomato, and they're going across the street, and the baby tomato doesn't go. The mom and dad go. The mommy walks back to the baby tomato, stomps it, and goes, "Catch up."
I don't know that I remember that one. I think you're making that up. That it was on episode 6.
Listen, you could.
I'm gonna have to go back to episode 6.
It might be 4 or 5, but it was a while ago.
It wasn't.
But ketchup.
Not that it wasn't a memorable joke.
No, it's KETCHUP.
Right. But some people say catsup.
Do they really?
Yeah, some people do. Catsup.
Well, that's like behind Field.
Well, yeah. Is it Heinz Field ketchup or catsup? Well, they do it.
Is it Heinz Field anymore?
Ketchup. No, it's not Heinz Field anymore.
Really? But it used to be Heinz Field because Steelers never made the playoffs,
right.
So they always be Heinz Field.
But what do you use? Some people
I don't use
catsup,
it.
Ketchup.
I don't use it.
I
don't like
ketchup.
It. Nope.
You don't like ketchup?
I don't like ketchup.
That's un-American.
I like it on hot dogs and meatloaf.
Okay.
No, I don't do ketchup. And I don't know why. See, it's so weird. I don't like tomatoes, but I love pizza. I love grandma's pie because it has.
That's a lot of tomato.
It is. There's a lot of spicy tomato and garlic.
Yeah.
I love a really good cilantro. And when I'm in Mexico, I want extra salsa. That's tomato.
Yeah.
But
you're never going to eat a slice of tomato.
No, and
bite into a tomato.
My wife likes tomato on bagel.
Yeah, I don't. I'm the same way though.
I just don't like. Maybe I like the taste, but I don't like that seed slimy shit.
Like I don't mind a slice of tomato on a cheeseburger or a hamburger. I don't mind that. But anything else I can do without tomato. But I like, again, ketchup and salsa.
But I like salsa and I like barbecue sauce, and I just and I make my own cocktail sauce with ketchup and horseradish. But
that's a funny word, cocktail.
Cocktail. Yeah.
Like what? Like where did that come from?
Probably 42nd Street. You know, yeah,
Back in the 80s.
Cocktail. Right. Like, all right. So let's go into that.
You have
cocktail.
It was a peep show called Cocktails. Or something.
Yeah, for 25 cents, and they had these Lysol wipes. It was really, you know, I knew a guy that used to clean the booths at Adult World.
Did you really?
Yeah, he had $15 an hour back in the late 90s.
Well, who would want that job?
I don't know, but do you wear a white suit? And if you wear a white suit, do you see what you're cleaning?
Right.
Like, how do you know if you got something on your suit?
And you certainly don't want like one of those like a infrared or blue
you don't
light.
want a blue light. Yeah.
No blue light.
No, should it be a blow light? No, because if they're done, it's called a blue light. It was already finished, past tense.
But yeah, what?
No.
Cocktail hour, cocktails,
right?
Cocktail napkin.
So break it down. What's a cock?
Rooster.
Yes. Thank God you went there.
This is a family show,
right? So you have to, when you do the YouTube, you got to say yes, it is appropriate for people.
Well, I don't say that when I post them. No,
really? Why?
No, it's not for kids.
That's why we got no followers. Because no one under 17 is on YouTube.
Right on YouTube. Yeah.
So anyway, but no, a cocktail. So if you think about, all right, so a rooster tail,
right?
What does that have to do with a drink or sauce?
I don't. Nothing. I don't know. It doesn't.
No, but it's made to make people think. So if you have ketchup, you have ketchup. Right. If you have horseradish, it goes on, you know, prime rib and roast beef.
Sure.
And but if you put horseradish in ketchup, it becomes cocktail sauce.
Right.
But you don't have sauce with a cocktail. Because a cocktail,
an actual cocktail,
is a drink.
Yeah, I mean, this is apple juice, but if it were a drink, it would. This would be considered a cocktail.
So where did that come from?
That's a big question mark.
That is huge.
How come it's taken us 20-some episodes to tackle this subject?
I never even thought about cocktail.
No.
Yes.
It's taken us, what, 26, however many episodes?
Is this a 25th episode?
This might be 25th or 26th, maybe.
It is 26. We missed
25. Yeah, I don't remember.
We missed our silver anniversary.
Right, we did.
Oh, my gosh.
But, yeah, it's taken us that long to tackle that word.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So let me ask you this. I had a guy driving with two of my younger salespeople to a ride and drive.
Okay.
And they were listening to some 80s rap.
Okay.
And 50 Cent came on. You know, he's a rapper.
50 Cent.
50 Cent, yeah. And
it's not cool if you say 50 Cent.
No, it's not. But the guy called him 2 quarters. Like, is that okay or is that not okay for 50 Cent?
Probably not okay. Probably not okay.
No.
Yeah. That's like a bad dad joke.
Is it really?
I would think,
a bad dad joke. Now, how come? I'm not even going to go there. Like, why do they call them dad jokes?
Right.
Because they're bad?
Because a dad's that corny.
But if you're a bad dad, you're not
making jokes, probably.
No, you're not even there.
You're not there.
Like, yeah, like in Harlem, like
right.
that's like they have bad. He was somewhere jokes. Oh God! There we go, right down the tubes, baby.
Yeah. If you're a bad dad, you're not there to make
You're
jokes.
not there.
So it's a moot issue.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just we're not hearing what you're saying.
Right.
Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Not at all.
Good point.
It is a good point.
But hey, now here's something. What do you call a cow with a twitch?
A cow with a twitch?
A cow with a twitch.
I don't know.
Beef jerky.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. Boom.
I don't know why I wrote that down.
Yeah, you even looked it up and read it.
Well, I did because a couple of weeks ago.
Try it again. You were on camera.
A couple of weeks ago.
Man.
I saw that. I thought, oh, that's good uncommon sense material.
What do you call a cow that had an abortion?
I do not know.
Decaffeinated. Now, see, that is fresh off the brain.
Fresh, yeah.
I didn't even. Yeah. And what do you call a cow that...
Nope. Who knew you would have so many cow jokes committed to memory?
Oh, my gosh. Do you know where the cows go on their first date? No. To the movies. How about that?
Now, that's a bad dad joke.
A bad dad joke. But that's all I got. Like, I am loaded with that stuff.
Right. Useless information.
It is useless information. But I will tell you that I was going to tow something somewhere. I don't remember what. Someone had a broken down truck, and I had a tow truck.
Oh, tow. Okay.
Tow.
For some reason,
and I don't know why TOE.
When you said I was going to tow something, my mind went to TOE,
Yeah, it
like an
wasn't-
actual toe.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a massage.
I'm like,
with
that
my
seems
wife.
weird, yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that.
All right,
But
toe, TOW, to make
yes,
it clear.
TOW. I had a guy who was driving a new truck to the gas station. He ran out within 50 foot of the pump. So I went and I grabbed the toe strap and I said, "Listen, just wait. I'll be right there." So I go over the toe strap. I hook it up and I tow him. And I thought I should start a company, Camel Towing. Imagine having a pet camel with 2 humps and then have camel towing.
Yeah.
That would.
There's got to be a tow company out there.
I'm sure there is
that has that name.
But
There's
would
got to
you
be.
use them?
Well, right.
They probably
Like if-
smell funny.
Right. If you're like searching,
Right,
I was
like-
going to say if you look in the phone book, but that doesn't
look
happen.
That
but
up, and I would use that.
You just because
Camel
of their
towing,
name.
Does that mean they don't run out of water? Like they're totally hydrated because camels, in the desert have 2 humps.
They have 2 humps, yeah.
Or you have 1 hump and maybe it's still a camel toe, or 2
Right.
humps it takes to get there.
True.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
But that's kind of funny.
Or just if somebody had the balls to use that name.
The what? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So my mic is totally off base. He's doing the swim fish, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
What is
Camel
that? Yeah.
toe. He's like doing this.
We never had
I'm like,
that
no. He's
happen
like
before.
supposed to be.
Ray's saying some good stuff. We just can't hear him.
Right, but that's all right. You don't have to hear me. I talk way too much. I really got to just slow down.
Well, people ask me, they say, well, how's the podcast going? I said, wait, I'm just trying to keep up
I don't
with
know.
Ray. My job is to keep up with Ray. Yeah,
I like
that's all.
talking 110 miles an hour. You know what's really cool about being from New York City? You could actually pick up stuff as fast as someone's putting it down. And you can talk as fast as you want. No one's going to understand the word you're saying. And you almost think you know what you're saying because you're talking fast, but you don't really know what you're saying. You're just trying to say fast. So, yeah.
Not even you know what you're saying.
No, I don't even know what I'm saying, but I know that I can talk fast and people don't understand what I'm saying. But my daughter could pick this up because she's in the Air Force, but I'm not even going to go there because I'm not allowed to say that because she's in a special division. I can't even say. So my name is Ray Jawalski. There we go. And my daughter's name is Bridget. Hi, Bridget. I hope you're doing good in Texas.
And don't do what those helicopter pilots did a few weeks ago,
To
doing
Kid
a
Rock.
flyby to Kid Rock's house. Yeah,
Yeah, but that's all abolished. I heard it actually 3 weeks ago today that Hegseth, who used to be a Fox reporter in the morning, said that there's no investigation. Listen,
okay. But the funny thing is that talks about the times, because if everything wasn't videoed,
Yeah.
everything. How many times has stuff like that happened, but there were no cameras around?
correct. Like in
Now
the 80s.
today, because everybody's videoing everything and it's cool and it's funny to video stuff, all of a sudden it makes
But-
national news.
But don't you think it was set up? Who has a
yeah.
video camera at their back?
Well, that
when
was
they're
pretty well set
standing-
up. Yeah,
right.
exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
And you know what? Kid Rock, his music sucks. but he stands for...
He had about 2 good songs. That's about it.
And,
Right.
and,
You're
and
right.
what is that one? Oh, gosh. I do like that one about the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
and
was his
that's-
one good song. And
Is
he maybe had one other one. Yeah.
Okay, so, but he's a patriot. And you know what?
Yeah,
if he's
sure.
going to stand at his pool on a cliff,
Hey.
and if the guys in an
Life's good
army
for him.
that don't make shit
Yeah.
want to hover and get saluted by him, so what? So what? It's not like you're by an airport and God forbid a big jet's
Right.
going to try to land. Like
Right.
you're totally in the mountains because I don't think his house is by an airport. I
It
think-
didn't look like it was.
No, it didn't at all. So the Democrats could suck my. I can't say that because 3 of our listeners could be Democrats,
Right.
and that's okay.
But we take no political sides here. This is just
No, we
this
do.
is just
Can we
common,
talk
uncommon sense.
Can we talk political?
Sure. Go ahead.
I was watching this thing on, oh my gosh, on YouTube, or no, it was on Instagram about the no kings.
Okay.
Like there's no kings, and
Right.
and unfortunately, there were a bunch of queens at the No Kings. it seemed the stuff I watched. There was a whole bunch of queens at the No Kings thing.
That's just funny.
And-
No matter what side of the political you
Right,
fall
it is
on,
funny.
that's just funny.
But when you're dressed like a leopard and you say, "Listen, there shouldn't be any kings allowed," and I
Right.
don't understand,
Right.
And
If you're a
this is
queen, you
absolutely,
shouldn't be able to
it's-
comment on
right.
kings.
I'm sorry if
Yeah.
you're a human and piss in a litter box, oh well, go ahead and piss in a litter box. But I'm not going to take you serious. Sorry. That how our show can't go there. But common sense.
well, this isn't a political statement. It's just common sense or,
Right, it's
or uncommon sense.
common
statement.
sense.
Right.
Another thing that I saw.
Lack of common sense.
Right, lack
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
Another thing I
Which
saw,
is different from uncommon sense.
it is uncommon. Stone State Entertainment's done a fantastic job. Shoot videos that doesn't suck. I'm reading the books. But I did see this thing where these two guys got pulled over by a cop, and the guy said that I identify as a dog, right? And my friend identifies as a dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he says, okay, do you have a license for your dog? I commend the cop. I thought it was awesome. He goes, you have a license for the dog? He goes, no.
You threw him off.
He goes, well, we're going to the SPCA. Then we're gonna take him. I'm calling them, and they're gonna throw you in the back of the truck.
Yeah.
And you're gonna go till they find the rightful owner. And then the guy didn't know what to say. But if you play that game, if you don't have a license and you're a dog, and if you, you know, you're going to SPCA.
The guy didn't think that story through very well.
But I wouldn't mind pissing in a litter box. I'm just not gonna meow. Like, right?
Right. Hey, when you're at the beach and sitting by the fire with a cocktail in your hand, it's a cocktail.
It's your damn cocktail.
You don't want to
there you go. Why is it a cocktail?
You don't want to have to get up and go into the bathroom.
No, not
Have
at all.
litter
I
box
can
right
shit in
next
the
to your
sand.
chair.
Right, I can shit in the sand and bury it.
Right next to your Adirondack chair.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, nice,
Can you imagine
nice
a guy
litter box.
shitting, crapping in the sand. Like, I don't think sand's gonna hide the smell because sand's it's very light and fluffy. So
Well, I guess if you use cat litter, that would help, mask the scent.
right. So how come you can use cat litter, but if you litter in the street, you get in trouble?
That's true.
Right. It's still litter.
Right.
And then if you have dogs that have 10 puppies, it's a litter. So what litter are you talking about?
Yeah, that's another one that has all kind of meanings.
It
Another
is.
word
I
in
never
the
even
meaning.
thought about that.
No, we kind of just landed on that.
And
one.
why can you just hide the smell of pneumonia? Pneumonia.
Pneumonia.
Ammonia.
Yeah, I got it.
Is it
Or
new?
ammonia.
Is it new or old? It's old ammonia. I guess, right?
Ammonia.
Ammonia.
Right. Not pneumonia is when you're sick.
I remember saying that to a girl at the prom. Ammonia. Yeah. She
But
didn't
that's
like it.
entirely different.
Boom, boom. Yeah. That was called.
That's an entirely
Thank God
different
for that Spanish fly.
Right.
Why do the Spanish flies make you horny and the other flies give you maggots? You ever think about that?
No, I've
Can
never
you have
thought
a
about
Spanish
that.
walk?
Never
Can you take the wings off a fly and make it walk? Spanish walk?
Yeah, no, I've never thought of that.
It's really going downhill. It's
No,
obvious.
Neither of any of our viewers or listeners.
No, you turned this one off.
No. But there are subjects that fit the uncommon sense under the uncommon sense umbrella.
It does. Umbrella. Who ever thought of that name? Umbrella. Shouldn't it be umbrella?
Well, and where did that come from?
But I mean, umbrella would make sense. Hey, give me the umbrella. It's
Umbrella.
raining.
An umbrella.
Umbrella.
Yeah. Is there umbrella?
Right. Yeah. See, that's kind of weird.
Yeah. And how do you get that out of something that protects you from the rain?
Right. Do you ever have those automatic umbrellas?
What?
The automatic ones. You push a button, it goes up.
Yeah. Why?
Well, because who invented that? Like, because if you think
Because it
about
takes so much effort to open up an umbrella, right?
right.
Who thought, boy, there just needs to be a better umbrella?
like it saves you seconds.
Right.
Aquanet. They did it so you don't mess up.
But really, who thought, oh my God, it takes so much effort to open up an umbrella. We need
Right.
to invent an automatic one.
Did you ever try to close an umbrella?
It's never easy.
No,
you
it's
never
not.
get it.
And do you have an umbrella
right.
stand?
No.
You never saw one?
I mean, I've seen one, but I don't have one.
You ever see a broom stand?
Yeah. I don't have one, but yeah.
No, but did you see one stand? Like, you know how they say at the Equinox you can stand a broom on its...
Oh, right.
you can stand it up anyway.
Not a broom stand, but a broom that actually is standing.
It's the same thing, broom stand.
Well, true. Yeah.
Yeah, but have you done it?
No.
It's weird. I don't know why it does it. Like, but a whisk broom will stand without the full moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Let's try that.
Yeah. I always tell my mother-in-law your car is parked, your ride is parked by the bucket. But anyway, so why do witches ride brooms?
I don't know.
And which witch is which?
Right.
If it's yeah. So this is the stuff. Like we got off base, we got back, we're coming back around, but which witch is which? And why is it a witch? And why is it a switch if you hit someone with a broom that will stand by itself on a not full moon?
That's getting awfully deep.
Well, I'm just like speaking in circles, but that's
You
what
are.
I'm saying. Like a switch is what? A switch is a couple broomsticks.
Like a couple, sticks.
Sticks.
Yeah.
And then you have a whisk broom that will stand by itself.
Right.
They say it will stand by itself when the moon is full, but witches drive it, and a witch sounds like switch, and a stitch is less than a witch with a broom.
That's very confusing.
I know.
Right.
It's all right.
Right.
But anyway,
And why is a witch and a switch? They sound very close.
Right. And
Other
why
than
is
the
the
S,
switch
but
turning
there's
your lights
something.
off?
Right. Get the light switch.
So yeah, right. Light switch. Is it
Where
the
did that
right
come from?
switch, the witch switch, the light switch?
Right. And a light switch has nothing to do with the switch.
No, not at all.
Things to contemplate.
And then you have a three-way switch, but that has nothing to do with a three-way.
No.
No. Or a threesome when you golf.
No.
You know, threesome when you golf. Yeah. How many people? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
And those are their whole shows by themselves.
Right. So we'll cover that. So anyway, I heard we're going to sponsor the Stone State golf tournament, and we're going to be live.
We live.
And we're going to have a
live. Yeah.
And we're going to have a heckle hole.
Right.
That's wow.
A heckle hole. That sounds X-rated.
It does. It really does. Did you ever have dolphin sex?
No.
No, I did by accident. You know, sometimes if you drink too much, you have this thing that kind of just you're in the moment,
right?
And then they go That's dolphin sex when it ends up. Yeah. So yeah, we don't want to have that.
No. I think that's a good way to end the show, though.
You think? Okay.
Because I'm not sure we can go from there.
No, orca. All right. So, hey, if you're a killer whale, you're having dolphin sex with your wife, we want to thank you so much for checking in.
Tuning, watching, listening.
I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. However you get us, whether it's listening or watching,
right?
We're appreciative.
Yes. So thank you so much. Get ready for the May 1st live show.
Yeah.
From the heckle hole.
It'll be exciting.
It will be. So will it be? Because it's the 21st, 28th. No.
We'll have some shows before that, I think. Yeah.
One. Yeah. We'll have one show that will mean nothing, but then we'll have a show that will mean everything.
Right. Exactly. So stay tuned. We'll see you next time on the Uncommon Sense Podcast.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
The Uncommon Sense Podcast. It's like an outrageous cup of Joe.